Hello everyone. This is the weekly Libra reading. This is December 2025. I will use my Buffy the Vampire Slayer deck. And please don't worry if you're here for my Buffy and all .gellar videos. I will keep posting these, but this is the other thing I do. So here we go. I hope the reading will be positive for you. And at the end, I will use my Soul Truth Self-Awareness card deck. And I will pick one card for you. We'll see how it will go. Okay, what's the problem? We'll see in a moment. And this is the present situation. The present situation, the challenge, the energies that the problem or the situation is based on. This is the recent past. Message from the above. I call it the third eye, or higher spirits message, and the future. The future. Your thoughts and feelings. Your thoughts and feelings. Other people's thoughts and feelings about the situation, your hopes or fears, we'll see what it will tell us. We'll see. And the outcome. The outcome. We'll see what's going on next week in your life. Okay, let's see. The situation, what it's all about. The sun. Oh, this is good. The sun. Maybe you had some enlightenment regarding some matters. Very positive card, I would say. The sun. Material happiness, marriage maybe. Something good on the way. Something good on the way. Maybe you had, some enlightenment on a matter or something like that. Okay, so what's the challenge? What's the challenge? 9 of stakes. 9 of stakes, it's like wands. 9 of wands. 9 of wands. Boundaries maybe? Maybe there are some boundaries that comes with the marriage that, I don't know, or this partnership that's you hope for. You know what? I feel that you're very hopeful about the situation, but there are some obstacles that you're afraid of. Some boundaries and something that's really, you're persistent in, heading towards the marriage or a partnership. And again, I have a feeling you had some clarity about something, like enlightenment. There's a light, and here's the light. And it's the same guy on both cards. I know it's Spike, but maybe it's a person that you shouldn't be with, or he's having a baggage, something behind him that is a challenge for you to be together, something like that. Okay, let's see. And now the energies that your situation is based on. What's the situation? Knight of Stakes. Knight of Stakes. Knight of Wands. I have a feeling it's about, impulsiveness and being free. Something. Again, I have a feeling that someone is not free. There are obstacles, and you have a problem or maybe that person is having a problem because of the boundaries. He's trying to get free. He wants to be adventurous, and maybe the wedding or the partnership, it's blocking someone, and that's the fear and challenge. This is very possible. Not everyone are ready to be in a commitment. Or maybe you once was full of adventures, free-spirited, and now you're afraid to commit because it's difficult after many years of, being alone and free and all of that. And you're meeting someone that is also having a difficulty. Okay, so let's see what's in the past. Three of Stakes. Three of Stakes. Again, I have a feeling this was like a traveling and maybe a long distance relationship. Adventures again, maybe. Hardworking. Focused on something. Maybe it was a long distance in your case. Maybe it was a long distance in your case and now you want to commit, but it's difficult for you. That's how I feel. I don't know. I have a feeling it's something like that. Okay. And the message from above, your higher self, or your spirits. We'll see. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Giving or receiving, maybe. When I look at it, it's like giving and receiving. I have a feeling there's some unbalance, like maybe one of you was giving more than the other and receiving more than the other. When I look at the card, I have a feeling that it's not equal give and take. But you are, if it's about you, you are giving a lot. Maybe it's not about, unbalance and not equal give and take. It's maybe that you are, in your heart, capable of doing that, giving and being in a commitment, or that other person, but you are afraid of, committing, and that person is afraid. It was a long distance, maybe, relationship, and now when you have to, decide, it's difficult. But I have a feeling this is a positive card, in my opinion. But sometimes it's like, in this case, it is positive, but you just have to believe in yourself. That's how I feel. You are capable, he's capable, wherever, he, she, but you have to, believe in yourself. That's how I feel. And I have a feeling that whatever is going on, you will get clarity, because the card is full of clarity and generosity. So you can share, you can invest in someone, and he can invest, she can invest, whatever. Just believe in yourself. That's how I feel about the higher self message. Okay, the future. We have 10 of chalices. Yeah. 10 of chalices. Family, love, fulfillment, long-term commitment. Well. And this is exactly what I said. You have a very positive thing in the future. This is likely what will happen. And I was right when I was reading the other card. This is good. This is a very good partnership, commitment, family, love, fulfillment, really long-term thing. It's in the future. Yeah, just look at her, how happy she is Willow at her best, really. And she holds the weapon, but all the chalices are there, and she's, happy and relaxed. Maybe you like to meditate, just like Willow here. Okay, so your thoughts and feelings. Your thoughts and feelings. Ah, higher priestess. Higher priestess. Higher priestess is like reflections on a matter, intuition, um, but also secrets. Some subconscious, maybe. So your thoughts. So if you are asking yourself, how are you feeling about the whole situation? I have a feeling like you're contemplating, and you're a spiritual person, like meditation and then reading and subconscious intuition thing. That's how you feel about the situation. It's a good card. Sometimes you have to think about matters, but don't overthink, because I have a feeling that you like to overthink. So don't think too much. Sometimes that's the best thing. Okay, what other people thinking? Nine of chalices. You have a lot of chalices. Wow, this is amazing. It's definitely about relationship. Nine of chalices. Nine of chalices is like wish granted. Joy and but also pleasures. Maybe you have a lot of people around you who are pleasure takers. And maybe that's why you're contemplating if it's the right choice, you know. Sorry, it's about blurry on the screen. No. Yeah, maybe that's why you're thinking about if it's the right idea, and maybe you was like that, and the other person didn't change yet, or you think that way because it was a long distance, or you didn't spend too much time together, or maybe you were partying too much. The other people are more like having fun, kind of way, but not necessarily in a bad way. I'm sorry. So let's not think about it yet. And now your hopes and fears. Okay, we have Page of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles. You have chalices, stakes, pentacles, chalice, a lot of chalices. And pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, again, it's a success with material matters, development, and skills. So whatever you're afraid of, you're in a fighter mood. I think you will overcome your fears, You will succeed. Definitely in material matters. So if you think you can't afford something, like, the whole relationship or whatever, you will. And you will develop everything that you want. You're skillful. Okay. Potential outcome. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Knight of Chalices. Again, chalices. Nice. Knight of Chalices. Charm, romance, beauty. But also, it's a person that can persuade you to do something. Handsome and, romantic. You have to be careful with that. You have to be careful with that because he can be a charmer, He can be a charmer. So it's not a bad thing, but it have to be balanced. It have to be balanced. Knight of Chalices. Knight of Chalices. When I look at it, it's like a Prince Charming to me, Too good to be true. be very careful with that. But not necessarily, um, not necessarily a bad thing, but I have a feeling that he can, think about himself more than you. And look at her, she's behind him. He cares more about him. So maybe that's the whole thing. Um, he's relying on himself, on his charm and everything. But when it comes to relationships, it's not that good. But you are a fighter. You can be happy. It's 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is really a fulfillment, long-term commitment. But you have to be careful with the person who can be selfish. Prince Charming, but you will meet or you met that guy and you can be happy. Just you have to be careful, not to give too much if you're not uh, receiving the same, So that's what I get with um, exactly with the Six of Pentacles. This is the message from above. Equal give and take. You can do it. He can do it. You have to work on it, You have to work on it. And I guess everything will be fine. Just you have to both work on it hard. So that's the message for you for the next week. I hope you enjoy. Take care and please subscribe if you like the video. I will appreciate that. Thank you.